Today's reading really struck me because it talks about learning to be less negative and more positive. I remember when everything I saw in the world seemed fake. I was skeptical of everyone. I thought people were bluffing, that no one was honest. That constant distrust kept me isolated. I didn't realize it then, but negativity was just another form of fear.
I relate to that so much. I used to walk around with a chip on my shoulder, assuming everyone was out to get me. I tell myself it was realism, but it was really bitterness. The reading says people could not be trusted. They would take you if they could. That was exactly how I thought. I didn't believe in goodness, and because of that, I didn't let myself experience it.
Yeah, I used to see hypocrisy everywhere, especially in people who talked about faith. I was convinced churchgoers were phonies, just pretending to be good. But now I see that I was projecting. I was the one wearing masks, pretending I didn't care, pretending I was fine. AA helped me see that my distrust of others was really a reflection of my own dishonesty.
That's so true. The reading says, now I am more positive. I believe in people and in their capabilities. That kind of shift doesn't happen overnight, but it's real. The more I opened my heart, the more I began to see the good in people. I noticed honesty where I never looked before. And when I stopped running others down, life really did start to feel worthwhile again.
I think that's one of the miracles of recovery. It restores our faith in humanity. When I was drinking, the world looked cruel and pointless. Now, even though there's still pain out there, I can also see love, truth, and kindness. That change of perspective is powerful. It's not that the world got better, it's that I got better inside.
Exactly. It's like we start tuning into a different frequency. When I look for good, I find it. When I look for the worst, I find that too. AA taught me that where I focus my attention shapes my experience. Being positive isn't naive, it's spiritual discipline, choosing to see through eyes of faith instead of fear.
And that connects beautifully with today's meditation. Think of God as a great friend. I love that image. Not a judge, not a distant force, but a friend. It says when we give God not only worship and obedience, but companionship, then He and we are working together. That's such a comforting thought.
It really is. I never thought of God as a friend before recovery. I thought of him as someone I disappointed, someone I hid from. But now I try to talk to him like a friend, honestly and openly. I tell him what I'm scared of, what I'm grateful for, and I try to listen back. When I do that, prayer feels real, like a conversation, not a ritual.
Yeah, I've found the same. When I treat God like a friend, my whole attitude changes. I don't just ask for things, I try to include Him in my day, in my decisions, in my reactions, even in the quiet moments. It's like walking through life with someone who really understands me.
And the meditation says something that stood out to me. Your prayers become more real when you feel that God counts on your friendship and you count on His. That idea that God actually counts on us fills me with purpose. It's not just about what I get from faith. It's about what I give back.
That's so meaningful. We're not just passive believers, we're active partners in something divine. And that partnership changes how I see people too. If God is my friend, then everyone I meet is a potential reflection of that friendship. It makes it a lot harder to stay cynical or critical.
I love that perspective. It's like God's friendship teaches us to be friends with the world again, to trust, to forgive, to see beauty where we used to see only flaws. And that brings us to the prayer for today. I pray that I may think of God as my friend. I pray that I may feel that I am working for Him and with Him.
That's such a simple, gentle prayer. It reminds me that I'm not alone, that I have a friend walking beside me every step of the way. And with that friendship comes a new way of seeing, more faith, more gratitude, and a lot less fear.
Exactly. So today, I'll try to live with that mindset, trusting in people, trusting in God, and choosing to see the good.
Me too. I pray that I may think of God as my friend.
I pray that I may feel that I am working for Him and with Him,